Welcome in, everyone. How are you guys doing tonight? I have new news, everybody. Do you notice anything different? Is anything different? Do you notice any differences? Tell me. Tell me right now. What's the first thing that you notice that's different? Welcome in. Thank you for being a tier 1 sub. Much appreciated. Very nice of you. My face is smooshed? No, besides that, that's normal. I had an unfortunate incident with an elevator. It did not work out. I don't know why this pipe keeps breaking, but I gotta do that every now and again. Also, since we added a fix to the factory, things have been happening. I was not late. I was on time, and I have the screenshots to prove it. Septic Spud, welcome in. Okay, so last time I checked, we have 1,200 lapis. But guys, new things. 2,400 lapis. We've doubled our lapis. Is it changed the mic? No, I've not changed the mic. I was actually early. I started at 29, not 30. Because I'm just a nice person like that. Kaz with a 70 stream streak? Dang. Crazy. We have more bit rates. It's now a 1080p stream, everybody. 1080p. That's more than the 720p that we had before. Oh my god. Did you know that before we had 2500 bit rate? Honey with a 70 stream streak as well? Dang. Is that like when they first started counting? Anyway, that's crazy. Thank you guys for being here for 70 streams. I'm not even here for 70 streams straight. How you guys manage that? Anyway. So, laughing too much at my own jokes. That's not a good sign. I'm pretty sure that's a sign of a sociopath. Anyway, so we had 2,500 bitrate before. Now we're at 5,000. We could probably go higher. We could probably do triple 1080p streams. That's because I got fiber internet, everybody. Currently, the fiber optic line is going across the driveway. It's just in the yard. It's going across the neighbor's yard. There's every chance it will get ran over by a lawnmower this stream. It's probably gonna happen. They need to come bury it at some point in the future. Some nebulous, spontaneous date. At some point, sometime, maybe next 2 to 4 years. Yeah, finally. I'm so surprised that fiber's in this area. I live in the absolute middle of nowhere, but allegedly, it's here now. The guy was like, I don't know when they got it, but you're the first person I've installed it for. So I was like, heck yeah, give me it. I was like halfway. I was mostly expecting the install guy to like show up and be like, sorry, our rep have lied. You ain't getting no fiber today. You ain't never getting no fiber. Unless you take some Metamucil or something. That's about all you're gonna get. So that's basically what I expected. And luckily for me, it's actually real. So that's cool. Don't know when that happened. Middle of nowhere, but that's great. So those trucks that I saw like weeks and weeks ago installing fiber optic lines, that's what that was. That's crazy. Let's see what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the stupid thing. What do you call them? The harvesters, the mechanical harvesters. I think they got to be in here, right? Harvesters. Oh, we only have 3 of them. I need a lot more than 3 because the cactus is being silly. There's a big push to close the digital divide during the COVID-19 pandemic. There was 7 years ago. KC, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Much appreciated. But yeah, there was actually some infrastructure bills that got passed. Imagine that. Oh my god. We can do things as a country sometimes. It's mostly been rescinded now, but you know, whatever. Things did happen at some point, and a major focus of that was getting fiber into rural areas. So I don't know if that's what this is, or if this is related at all, but you know, I'm gonna take the win. I'm gonna take the win. I'm not gonna question it. Hopefully my cats don't chew the fiber line that's just going across the thing. Going across the driveway. Is it fine to run over it? Because like it got ran over it. So it got ran over. Neighbors ran it over. It's fine. It's still good. It still works. So hey, shoot. I mean, it's I guess it's fine. I don't know. Let's see, harvester. We need a bunch of those plates. Yeah, so the cactus farm that we built in the last stream, was that last stream? What day was that? I don't know. Time is an illusion, and I can never keep it straight. But basically, the cactus farm needs the axes, the mechanical saw things, and these mechanical harvesters. That's the only way to do the flowers and the actual cacti themselves. Is what I've been trying to say for the last 20 hours, but you know how we do. Running over is bad. Yeah. Well, I'm not the one that installed it across the driveway. So, what am I gonna do? Put it under the driveway? Yeah, fiber optic is definitely very fragile. But, I don't know. I looked it up on Reddit because I was like, wait a second. Hold up. And apparently, it's not like an abnormal thing for them to do. It is on gravel, though, which is probably, like, the worst possible surface for that to be on. 3 minutes of an ad, 2 minutes of stream, 3 minutes of an ad. That is Twitch for you. I had nothing to do with that. I had nothing to do with that. Do I have a mod list for the SMP? Yes, so it's on CurseForge. It is Just Create SMP Season, or Just Create SMP 2. It's from Mr. Beardstone. You can find it on the CurseForges. Okay, we're gonna go break down into here. I did try to lag bust the base a little bit, but you know, it didn't really work out too well. You know what? We might need double layers of this actually. Because I think we might need them right here. And then, oh no, the top ones would just pop off and die. That would be fine. Yeah, I mean, we're going to run this like every 5 minutes or something, right? So, I think it'll be fine. But basically, I'm going to put these behind here, I think. Because, yeah, these mechanical saws just run right through this. They don't actually break it. So, it's kind of silly. Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't get ran over that much. We'll find out. They did completely run it through the neighbor's yard, though. And they didn't put down any flags, either. I was like, ain't nobody gonna see that there, so I put some flags on it. Because they like hire someone to mow their yard because they're like fancy and rich. So I was like, I don't want to talk to them or that guy, so I'm just gonna put some little flags on it. Somebody will notice it, and if not, I will be upset because my fiber optic line got ran over like day one. It's fine. It's fine. For now? Question mark. You know what? This whole thing actually does need to be moved because I want to put a clutch in here somewhere. So I think we're just going to move this thing over to the side by a block. But this is the newest project that we're working on. If you haven't seen this yet, because it's not in a video. That's why you haven't seen it. But it will be in a video at some point in the future. But right now we're just kind of doing this a little bit on stream because it's fun. You know, I don't think it really matters what speed this is on, actually. So I think we're just going to keep it like that. We'll get ourselves a nice little cog. And then a clutch. And we will use a couple of redstone links. I don't know what I'm going to tie those into right now, but we'll get them out. Because we're going to need them. It's me, Swift. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. Welcome on in. A lot of subs tonight. Hope you guys are doing great. Yes, so this server is on Java. On the Java edition. Because create mod is not really a bedrock thing. Yeah, well, you see, there's not much decoration to appreciate. That's why it's underground. That is the secret, everybody. Also, regarding the capes, there was an issue on Twitch where the cape codes were not properly generating. But if you go to your Twitch inventory, and I have a link for this, Twitch inventory. You can get your cape code from there still. So if you saw it there before and it wasn't working, it was like, oh, there's an error or something, go back there now and it should work fine. It's just, oh, right, I can't put it in that chat. Yeah, it's in here. Be patient! Yes, that is a good thing to have in the pen messages. I feel like that was too loud. Sorry. You might want to include that link in the pinned message as well. Thank you, honey. Appreciate it. I'm decorating the fiber optic cable? No! Put some Christmas lights on it. That'd be kind of funny, actually. But yeah, surprised at how small it is. It's like real tiny. You know what? They also drilled through my wall and did not seal it up. There's just a hole to the outside right now. There's no foam. There's no caulk. There's no sealant. There ain't nothing. So I guess I'm gonna have to do that. Alright, there ain't nothing. Bro forgot. Bro forgot. This is too dark apparently for grass to spread, so we'll put a torch on that. Get out of here. I'm gonna ban you. Yeah, no, I probably should actually clean it up so that no bugs get in there. Rain is probably the more thing. Make them do it. Yeah, they're not coming back though. They ain't coming back. Why is it? Why no spread? Why no spread? Why no? Why no? Why no? Why none? So some of these aren't even grown yet. Surely they have enough light. Like what's that? What's happening here? These ones are grown. These ones are not grown. I don't understand. It's been harvesting and working fine. I don't know why. I don't know why. Tell me why, please. Please. I need answers. Water? It's bamboo. It doesn't need water. Neither does the grass. Grass don't care about that. The only thing that cares about water is like actual plantable crops, kelp, and sugarcane. Now the sugarcane seems to be doing fine, even though there's like plenty of dark spaces in here. I guess it just doesn't care. This is definitely a mob spawnable area as well. Yeah, we should put some light sources in here. We will, at some point, improve this area slightly. Maybe. I might backtrack on that. Oh, we'll put a torch right there. How about that? That's an improvement. There we go. Okay, technically I did my promise. Okay. So slight issue with the cactus farm. You'll notice that we have all these cactus flowers here, and that's because the mechanical saws do not run through these. They don't break them. So we're going to put a line of the mechanical harvesters behind those, and that will solve it. Probably. I hope. I haven't tested it. We're just going to assume that it does. I'm going to assume that this all works out like I think it should. Right. We also need to, I guess, break that. Ow. I feed these cactuses. I care for them. And what do? They hurt me. How dare they? This thing is blue for some reason? Blocks must be connected. What do you mean they gotta be connected? They are connected. They are. Does that not count? Does that not count? I don't need all this glue here. These are all. Why is it blue? You see how it's going blue? Oh, that's when I hold control. What does that mean? What does that mean? Must be connected. Oh, okay. Sure. Why not? We're gonna cheat. Boom and boom. And then put that there, and then put it like that. Okay, and then we break that out. Brilliant, brilliant. This is how we get around the problems. Yes, yes. Okay. Stop damaging me. This armor does not protect you from cactus. I need cactus-proof armor. Terraria had it first. Minecraft can steal it from them. All right, this has got to be glued together as well. And then boop. And then we'll do that. Okay, everything should be good now. I have not technically expanded the tunnel board to be 8 chunks yet. We should probably do that. Cactus Protection 5. I mean, that would be helpful, wouldn't it? This thing does have quite a few crops in it. I don't know if I really need all those, actually. What's it cooking? Oh, right, we gotta turn off these. Turn off this. What you doing? Okay, so I'm assuming that this will work. Yeah, see, there it goes. Okay, good. So now we're gonna get cactus flowers out of this as well. A little bit silly to glue those things on there, but you know what? It worked. And I'm not gonna put the harvesters at the top layer, because if there's any flowers up there, they will die on the lower cactus. And that seems like a fair trade-off to me. Otherwise, everything is technically working with this entire build. We just need to actually do the storage for it, which is going to be slightly problematic. I can see we have a little bit of a vault on there right now. I think we'll put one of the little portable storage interfaces on there and make that unload into this guy, and then we can do some logistics and some frogs and all kinds of things on that. First try. 3 tunnel bores is better than 2. 4 tunnel bores is better than 3. Where do you step? More tunnel bores. More tunnel bores. That's where we gotta go with it. Why is there potato? Why so many potato? Oh my god, okay, vault full that way. Man, this magnet's great. My inventory is full of things that should be in the farm. Yeah, apparently not a very big vault. it was trying to attract items to me the entire flight over here. That's great. Okay, we're gonna take this and we're gonna put it down here. Now this thing, oh yeah, it did go back. I'm still not sure exactly why it's you know what, we'll turn on the clutch. How about that? Yeah, I'm still not exactly sure why this has to be set to 50, but I mean that's what it was doing. That's like the only way I could get it to work. So it's kind of silly. Doesn't crash your game, it's not enough. Yeah, I'm trying to slightly avoid that sometimes, but you know. There's actually nowhere else to put a link on this. Unless we can like power this. Oh, you can, okay, great. Well then that's what we'll do. Okay, so portable storage interface. Let's go buy one of those for my storage system real quick. But what have you guys been up to the last couple days? What day even is it? Is it Thursday? I didn't stream on Tuesday. I forget what I was doing, but I was not available for streaming. I apologize. Excuse me. Portable storage interface. Playing Bedrock Realms. That's fun playing with the friends, or buy your lonesome. I'm not sure if I showed this yet. I did some things in here. Not really anything too important, though. Nothing too special. It's Friday for you? Well, dang. Time zones, get me again. You went to the dentist? That's good. Gotta take care of your teeth. Your teeth take care of you. Something like that. Okay, so we're gonna break all this real quick. Nice little bit of items right there. We have a lot of poisonous potatoes. 25? That's quite a few. Making a platformer? That sounds cool. Making your own game? Dang. I could never. I could barely play this game. Your temporary crown fell off yesterday? Oof. That's not good. I got a warranty for that, or? I don't think that's supposed to happen. Does not seem good. I'm glad that I didn't have to get crowns. The first dentist I went to was like, you gotta get 4 crowns. I'm like, I might as well get a second opinion on that. I wanted like $4,000 for that. The other dentist I went to was like, you just need some fillings. It'll be $600. I'm like, okay. Great. I'll take it. Sold. So, that was good, I guess. That's my theme. And my goal for this season? I'll get back to you on that. Currently, I'm trying to learn this mod. I thought I turned this off. Oh, no, I guess I didn't. Well, we still need to finish this, right? It still needs to, like, do the thing. Does it need to, like, do the thing? It needs to do the thing. Okay, go do the thing. There's no storage on this yet. Hold up. Can't place a block on it. Never mind. Freaking huge! Welcome back for 2 months. $600 for fillings. Yeah, well, that was also for a cleaning. And then x-rays. It was so stupid, though, because, like, the first place I went to, they had the cheap x-rays, right? It's like 20 bucks for x-rays. No big deal. And then I tried to, like, get them to send those x-rays to the second dentist, and they were like, we can't open these files. So I had to spend, like, $150 for x-rays there. It's like, great. Just, you know what? Give me all of the radiation. I'll take it. I'm gonna come in there next time and have, like, tooth cancer. Can teeth get cancer? It sounds like they should be able to, but I've never heard of it. I don't think that's normal. Is he gonna get stuck on cactus? Wait. Why is it not going backwards? It's not stuck on cactus, is it? No? Why you stuck? I think it has to be further. I think it has to be at 50. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, they probably did. They're called cavities, yeah. Gums can? Well, that makes sense. Quicksilver, welcome back. Happy time zone as well. For some reason, this thing being dumb. I don't know. I mean, it's not even as far forward as it can go. What's wrong? I think we need to pulse it again. I did something to break it. There he goes. Okay. Yep, extendify all the way. Okay. And then come back. You're supposed to go back. Maybe this thing's too slow. I don't think this thing cares about rotation, about direction. No, this thing controls the direction. Hmm. I don't know. It dumb. Is this just... Oh. Oh, okay. Apparently that was too much for it. It literally just self-exploded. Okay. It just self-exploded. Great. Well, thanks. Now the whole thing is over there. Sure, sounds good. Piston. Let's do piston here, and then extendify by 50. Sure, and then extendify by 50, and then the other direction, and come back. We're trying to build a crop farm, and it wants to fight me right now. And I kind of want to fight it as well. Not gonna lie. NGL. Why you be dumb? I need to put a crank on this? Like, what's happening? We're gonna put a crank on it. We're gonna start cranking it. I think it's being dumb. It's being dumb. It's turned off right now. This thing is not giving it power. It do not have power. Is it actually genuinely stuck on something? Like, can it get stuck on bamboo? Like, is that what's happening right now? It's never been stuck before. It's not gonna be stuck on like these ones, is it? If it's getting stuck on crops, it's gonna be genuinely so annoying. The drills on like the back of it, like. What? On my line. Could just replace it with a shaft. I don't want to like reconfigure this thing again, is why. Is it the cactus? This was working fine. And then it decided to be a little bit silly. It was working fine before the stream started. It's actually getting stuck on things. It's actually just getting stuck on things. Oh my god. Bro, really? It's actually gonna get stuck on like cactus and stuff? Okay. So this is kind of silly. And not gonna lie, pretty dumb, but it can actually get stuck on the cactus when it's trying to go backwards. So the cactus is really just unfortunate all the way around. Look at this. It's like actually acting as like a full block. We like actually have to put like saws on the back side of this as well, just for the cactus. Get out of here! Oh, jeez. Okay, that's pretty unfortunate. So we can either put saws on the back side of it, or we can set this thing to be maximum speed. That way it goes out and extends really fast, and then it comes back all the way. But I feel like that's just eventually going to break. So, more saws on the back side of it is. Jeez, this thing's kind of silly. Kind of silly. So I think what we can do is we can put souls facing like straight down, like right here, right? Wouldn't that work? That would probably work. Just gonna have a place only 1-star option. Yeah, it's currently set to that. At least it should be. Find out where the thing is. Place only in starting position. Yeah, so it's not like a real... It's not a real thing. It should not be a real thing, but it still is getting stuck on blocks, which is so silly. Cool. Well, great. Whatever. Yeah, we can figure that out right now. We're going to... It doesn't even have power right now. Let's set this to 1 real quick. Put this back. Power the clutch. Okay, no more of that nonsense. Let's get some more souls up in here. 10 of them. That's not gonna be enough. It's because the back of the harvesters are flat. Oh, that could be. Yeah, that could be. So if we put them sideways, would that work? Flip them around. We could try flipping them around. Yeah, we could try that. I'm not sure if that would. Well, I guess that way it would harvest the flowers when it's on the way back. We could try that. I would want to see how that works out. There's not actually even a cactus right there. Just back out of that. Hold up. Look at the wrong thing. Let's go ahead and put these in place. I have some cactus, so that's for the first 3. So we need to extendify this out. Right, it has no storage on it now. We should probably fix that part first. That should have fixed it. No, apparently not. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. 1 more. Come on. Is it just actually stuck? Oh, it's stuck on this guy now? Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. So, I just wanted to keep going a little bit more. No, not like that. 1 more block. 1 more block. 1 more block. Backpack is in the way as well. That is also true. Kind of silly that I can't just go through that. Okay, so now I want to see if this can come backwards. No, it's still going to get stuck on that when it's going backwards. Okay. And I can't break it because it's not placed. So I'm pretty sure if I broke this, then it would start going backwards. Yeah, so then it would go. Okay. Well, let's, that's really silly. So that orientation doesn't actually seem to matter. But what I do want to try is putting another one of these saws, like, on the ceiling. And then maybe that would work. Because otherwise this thing has to be, like, really, really dumb looking. I'm trying to avoid that. It seems like a cactus should be simpler. This was the one that's, like, I was thinking would it be... It has to be connected, bro. Come on. Come on, now. The harvesters are also pretty silly as well. Not gonna lie. You enjoy watching me fix the machines? Well, good, because that's the majority of what we do around here. Feels like it, anyway. Gonna look over, and it's gonna be 5 hours into the stream, and we're just gonna be doing this. There we go, that way. Extend piston. Hopefully those work going downwards. Which scammed you. Check your gift inventory. Your code should still be there. If it was not there, or like if it showed up before but it wasn't letting you redeem it, try now, because they did fix it. Are those souls actually not going to work? I feel like they were further in before. So maybe these things do need to be rotated the other way. So what is up with this thing? Every time I like crouch, it's like going a different direction. Like yapping. Well, that's also what we do here. We just chat constantly, incessantly. Okay, crouch is to go forward, everybody. Okay, let's see. Let's try this again. Is he gonna it's just gonna keep being stupid? Oh wait, no, I didn't change this one. Yes, okay. Wait, hold up, everybody. Hold up. No, it's so dumb! Why are you so dumb? Stop being silly! Oh. Yeah, they're being very dumb right now, is what I can tell you. The third layer of souls. We need souls facing backwards on this. Souls facing forwards. Harvesters. Souls facing backwards. We're doing harvesters because it's just gonna be 100% cactus flower right here otherwise. So yeah, kind of need both actually. That's where the predicament comes in, because then these guys get stuck on the cactus, and it's like can't have anything nice. Okay, let's at least make an attempt to make this work, everybody. We're gonna leave these facing forwards. Because why not? And then these ones can just face backwards, and that's fine. I mean, we have to farm both, because if you just farm the cactus, then cactus flowers grow up on top of it, and then it's like they just stop cactus from growing. So you have to harvest the cactus flowers as well. This will be a solution. A good solution? I did not say that. And solution. And solution. That's what we're going for. How do we make more souls? It's a lot of plates. I don't have that many plates in my house even. Right then, more souls. 5 of these, maybe? Is that too much? Too little? Accidental flower farm? I mean, kind of. Yeah, because normal, like, normal cactus farms just have, like, the block next to the cactus and then it automatically pops off. Not this one, though. So, that's why it's not going to stop the flowers from growing. Okay, in theory, this will do it. We can set this thing to not be so slow. And then I think we just do one of these. Oh, look at the hand crank go. This is much faster. So as long as like a cactus doesn't grow up inside of this, then that'll be something. It should keep going forward, right? No, okay, that was it. It tried its best. Try again. It's still going backwards. Please wait. It's got to go 50 blocks backward. Okay, now try it again. Should really put a button on this thing. You have a bone meal cactus farm? You can't bone meal cactus. It doesn't exist. Why? I don't know. It doesn't happen though. That was not 50 blocks. That wasn't even close. The meters on this thing just do not count at all. It's coming backwards way too much. It needs to go forwards like a lot more. There we go. Try it now. Try again. You can do it. It hasn't even gotten to the wall yet. Let alone to the windows. This has been a lot more brain power on this one little issue than I thought would ever happen. I should have, ow. And it also hurts me. Okay, send it out. Yeah, this is a really dumb solution, but that's why it's gonna be hidden in the wall, everybody. That's why it's hidden in the wall. Phoenix, welcome back to yet another stream. With more biddies as well. I overcomplicated it? I mean, yeah, that's kind of like the whole point. Hey, look at that, though. It did work. It worked. I told you it worked. You seen it. You seen it right there. You seen it right there. It worked. I told you. I told you this would be a solution. Didn't I? Okay. It's a really dumb solution. It is genuinely a bad solution, but it is a solution that does work. We have the soles on the front. They break it. We got the combines behind it. Those pick up the flowers. And then we got the soles in the back. And then those should also... Yeah, see, look at that. It breaks them on the way back. Because cactus grows surprisingly fast, even when you don't really want it to. So that should just fix it, probably. And if it doesn't, then you know what? TNT. Dynamite. Blow it up. Destroy the whole thing. Nobody needs it anyway. No one even likes cactus, but I did it at a pity. Okay, so we're gonna add in ourselves a little bit of a vault on here, obviously, as you can tell. This thing produces a lot of stuff. Not sure how much I need all this. Actually, I think we have enough from the farm. We can just leave it here, never turn it on again, everybody. That is my current stance on the problem. Okay, where's my glue at? Okay, so we're gonna get rid of all this. So I want a nice little like 2x2 vault right here. It's not actually gonna be 2x2. It's gonna be a, of course, it's gonna be an individual 1x2 and another individual 1x2. So that's... We'll put 2 more vaults behind it, make it a 2x2x2. Because I do not want to have to go get more of the portable interfaces to make this work. And then I think we move this vault up by 1 as well. Maybe? Sure, let's do it. Why not? I already made the decision. Executive override. There we go. Some of them. And then we're going to leave some of these right here. Give us a nice little border. And then we can make this one 1 block taller. There we go. Yeah, I don't really want to... Oh, you know what? We could turn that one on its side, actually. That would look maybe a little bit better. So I was trying to avoid, like, a horizontal vault. But the texture of this is actually kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Yeah, when I wanted cactus, it wouldn't grow, but now I don't really want cactus anymore, and unfortunately, I have cactus. 176 cactus in there. We could plant some on the edges, but we'd have to knock out these blocks a little bit. Yeah, it's always when you don't really need it that it's like, hey, here I am. How's it going? What's up? Let's see. So this goes right there. This goes... Can we do this vertically? You can do these vertically, right? Can you? With this... Do vertically? Oh, you know what? I don't know if this would actually drain. It has to be on a contraption, right? Have to be on the contraption still to drain? Let's find out. Let's find out. I think it has to be on a contraption. That's fine. I mean, I can find a solution that doesn't involve this. Yeah. I'm stopping the contraption, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, okay. I mean, you would think that if they were just, like, right in front of each other, they would still connect, but I guess, you know, so much for that! Because what if your contraption is not longer a contraption? Then, like, what are you supposed to do? Okay, whatever. Whatever. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? It's fine. Everybody, it's fine. Everything is good. So we're going to just take a packager out of this, basically. I don't have any of those in this backpack. Maybe if I glued it on there, but I don't know. Where's my packagers? Make sure it doesn't place when it stops. I guess that would be a solution. Perhaps. It's too late. I've already moved on. I'm 12 other thoughts down the road now. Let's see. Saplings, because I'm thinking about how we need to get packagers. And how I probably don't have any more cardboard. Oh, I actually do. Okay, good. Well, we're not going to do that right now. Shoot or hopper? Well, I wanted to grab out items fast. And I also want them to go vertical, so I'm going to use some packagers. And that'll be fine. Let's see. We just need a bunch of redstone and iron. 11 packagers. Ah, you'll love to see it. I forgot that it was one cardboard box, like, per guy. Yeah, so the packagers will do 9 stacks at once, right? So we're going to grab this. It will put it downwards, which isn't really ideal, but I think... Yeah, you can't really change, like, the orientation of this, right? So if we were to grab a lever, I would like it to put it upwards, but it's not really going to. Also, I guess there's nothing in this vault. So we will just grab ourselves a hopper real quick, just for testing purposes. Just for fun. I guess we'll have to put it in there manually. Okay, and then... Can we do another packager on top of this? Down. No? Can I do up? Ah, man, I was hoping I could, like, take it inside and send it straight up. That would be nice. Down. No, because this one's... It's not going to grab packagers out of there, is it? I think we'd have to put them into, like, an inventory and then, like, send them up. So maybe not the best way to do this. There's probably a better way to do this. Could use a mechanical arm. I don't really like that idea either. We could do one of the chutes, but the vertical chutes that are, like, going upwards. Because you can't put a fan underneath some chutes and then have the, like, push items upwards, which is kind of cool. Put the temp storage on top. Yeah, we could make that one just be, like, full on the storage that just moves around with the thing. Just make that entire thing mobile. And then just get rid of this one down here. That would also work. That's a perfectly valid way to go about it. Now you can do funnels that, like, pull upwards like this, but I've never actually gotten them to work. So we put this right here, and then it, like, pulls upwards like this, you see? I think that package got teleported to me as well. Yeah, so, like, if we have some blocks right here, it doesn't actually pull them up. Even if there was, like, an inventory above this that it's supposed to be putting into. it never actually pulls them up. From what I've seen. I've tried it on top of like depots and belts and all kinds of things, but it never actually like pulls items up that I can get it to. I guess now it does, if you throw them directly in there. But it has like such a tiny area. Like even with a depot and stuff, it doesn't really work. So I guess it's just very specific. Very specific set of circumstances to have that happen. But yeah, we could just get rid of this one, to be fair. Don't technically need that one there. And then we could just glue that onto the entire contraption. Now, the downside of that is that this would not be accessible while the farm is moving, which I guess isn't really a downside. It seems a little bit janky. It's definitely less than ideal. But it would technically work. Okay, so this is just where we're gonna have our wall. And then we still need to get like a frog on there and some stuff. Oh, also we can't have like any frogs in front of this. So our frog would have to be on top of it. Right where I just put all this glue. Get out of here. Yeah, so this is basically where our frogs would be going. And then we still need to get like a chain drive out of here. Now, I realize that the frogs have just incredible reach to the train drives. Because I put this little shop right here. I put this little dude right here. And you know what chain he's going to? Guess. Guess. He's going to the chain all the way in front of these guys. He's going to that one, like, right there. Just absolutely, like, through the wall, through everything. He just doesn't care at all. He's just doing great. Doing good stuff. Yeah, so the frogs don't... They're fine. They're fine. Do we have any money in here? 64 diamonds! I don't know if that's from me or not. 2.8, 2.94? I'm not sure if that's from me either. 64 diamonds. These are still in here. Yeah, that is... Yeah, you can just change that in the properties, but, like, still. We have very good frogs. I do like the frogs. Now, if we wanted to solve this and use portable interfaces, we could... It's not gonna line up, is it? No, wait, we could have it be right here. Excuse me. Go up and then to here. And then we could just glue it onto this. That could also work. That would also be a solution. There's a bunch of different ways to do this. And then hopefully when it comes back, it'll offload before becoming like a block. Now the only way to actually configure this thing is to break it open, and then always placement stopped. Place only when anchor is destroyed. This might be what we need to do. Please place upwards. Thank you. Okay. Let's go ahead and power this. Okay. It should do some things. Should do some things. Topical fish, welcome in. Present output doesn't input into inventories. No! No, doesn't this put in the inventory? I'm pretty sure it does, actually. Hold up. Ah. See, they're doing the thing. Oh, you're supposed to put, like, a chute underneath it. No, you're right. Every time I want to do this, I just type W in the search bar. Why can't it just put it into an inventory? Why? Why? That doesn't solve any of my problems. Doesn't even solve any of the problems to begin with. Can I take a packager off of this? Packagers cannot interface with... Okay. Shoot. What do we even do then? Seven inventory address with our... let's see. My brain wasn't prepared for this, everybody. I thought this would be a simple stream. Simple stream. I mean, there's no point in doing this then. We should just tie the vault to it. Start thinking down. Yeah, down is a lot easier direction to go. It is a lot easier direction to go. I want you to... Oh, wait, hold up. I can't even... You're an entity now. My magnet on? No, okay. A bartering farm? I have a tutorial for one. It's just old. It still works, though, technically. Technically. Okay. So this is stupid. Get rid of that. Garbage. Gabbage. Get rid of it. I think we should just move the vault down. And then we'll just do it that way. And then that'll be like a million times simpler. And then we just like don't even... Yeah. It'll be fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. God, all my fun ideas don't work. I mean, they're bad ideas, but like they're fun. Let's leave ourselves a block of space right here. Why are you sideways? Oh, these aren't vertical anymore. Oh, they didn't stack with the other ones I had. They did stack with the other ones I had. 6. Okay. Great. Everything's great, everybody. Stop complaining. Is anybody complaining? I was hoping someone would, so I could tell them to stop. I think I'm the only one complaining right now, actually. Simple depot stairs. Yeah. Probably, but like, eh. You are? Ah. Well, stop it. Get some help. So, get some help, please. I need help. Why you leave items? Oh, it didn't have an inventory on it. That's right. Oh, okay. Well, that's no longer going to be a problem. I turn this on. You know what would be cool? A super magnet. I want every item within 1,000 blocks. You heard me right. 1,000 blocks. Okay. So now we're just gonna hook up the frog to it and the redstone link, and it'll be fine. It won't be special or cool or fascinating, but it'll be fine. We do need a place for the frog to connect to, though. That's gonna be a slight problem. Is that a... It is a spider. With the effects, even. How cool is that, everybody? Look at that. Java Edition exclusive features. Being cool. So I also want to set up a trash can on the backside of this, because we do not need that many different items out of this, actually. Also, I didn't really want this to be active right now. I guess we'll just wait for it to come back. No, that's what I come to expect from you, Longhorn. Okay. Turn it off. Actually, wait for it to keep going. Okay, now turn it off. Is this too fast? It feels like that's fine. So, we need some room around this, because I need threshold switches and trash cans and things like that. Okay. Am I not playing Fulbright on? What's happening? Who do I think I am? Someone who enjoys not seeing? That'll do, pig. That'll do. Is that like Charlotte's Web or something? Or like, what movie has pigs? There's only like 12 movies in existence that include a pig. Oh, Spider-Man movies actually. Spider-Pig. The Simpsons has a pig. Also Spider-Pig. I should bite the spider and see if I get new powers. I mean, that's how Spider-Man did it. He ate a spider. You know how like Russians have those like chocolated like crickets? Yeah, he did that, but like just straight up raw spider. Shouldn't be surprised if he gets some weird side effects from that. Okay, so now we got a little bit of room to play with. So we're producing 6 different items. And that's good. Let's look at the actual uses for these items. So, kelp. What can we do with kelp? You get it from breaking kelp. Okay, what do we do with it? We turn it into dried kelp. Right. 30% chance times 7 to get 1 bone meal. I was like, wait, 7 bone meal from 1? That's not right. Any number of documentaries about the meat industry? Yeah, you should watch those. Those are great. Very informative. Very, very good. Yep. Good. Watch that before bed. Yeah, so it's basically just going to be dried kelp, which is pretty much what we're going to do. The sushi? A kelp roll? It's vegetarian? You can cut it into kelp roll slices. Oh man, sign me up. Yeah, okay, so we're just basically going to smelt down the kelp. And then when it comes to warts, oh, what can we do with warts? There's a couple things you can do with warts. Mostly potion brewing, so I'm not going to do anything with those. We're just going to keep them. And then cactus. What do we do with the cactus? We smelt it down. We grind it down. We cook it. We crush it. We compost it. What's the easiest way to do that? I mean, we could cook it. I think the millstone is probably... Well, no, let's cook it. Because we're going to be cooking kelp anyway, so we'll just cook both of these at once. One place. That'll be easy. Arrows, see more tabs. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. It's just tags, though. What are we doing? Potatoes? Hey, guess what? We're cooking potatoes as well. Okay, so we're cooking 3 things. Now, bamboo is probably going to get turned into... whatchamacallit. We're going to turn this into pulp. Canvas? Basket? Farmer's delight. What's so delightful about farming anyway? Narrow bamboo train tracks. Why are there so many different types of train tracks? I don't feel like those would be stable for trains to track on. You picking up what I'm laying down? I did not give him back his cactus. He doesn't know I took it. I should tell him that. Let's see. What else are we farming down here? We got, sugarcane. Right, that's the one. This one's mostly going to be turned into paper. So, just straight up auto-crafting. Oh, we could press it. Pressing might be better. Interesting, that cactus piling up. He can have all of my cactus. That's true. He is definitely way too busy turning into a mushroom. I think he probably left a mushroom at our base, but I have not gone outside to see it. I don't know. I don't know if that's stream worthy. Like, if it's ready to go on stream. Or if that needs to be in a video first. If it's like spoilers or something. So, next stream. I'm assuming it's outside, because it's not in the base. We would have seen it. He said he left one at everyone's base. And he, you know, all of his friends, everybody that he likes. But if I don't see a mushroom in here, then I'm assuming that I'm not his friend. That's understandable. I did steal a cactus from him. You never steal man's cactus. Go outside? I know. There's so many people in the comments who are like, oh, you should go do this or that. But then I'm like, but then I have to leave my cave. I haven't left this cave in like days. Getting pale down here. Pale Pigo. Right then. So we're gonna do 3 of these for cooking. We're cooking 3 things. That might be slightly problematic because this is a 2 wide vault. I'm turning into Golem. Golem? Golem? Golem. I never did buy an ATM either. Is it Golem or Golem? We could do a list filter actually. Leave the cave. Unacceptable. Thank you. Finally, somebody gets it. Fake tan. Those are very popular at the highest levels of. Yeah, you get it. Guess the base better be named Man Cave. Oh, it's some kind of cave, all right. What are you banning? Being in a cave. I just got banned from being in a cave. Got banned from being in a cave. This is fine. I have a solution to this. I'm not in a cave anymore. Not in a cave anymore. This is what you want, Saul? You want us to sit in some lava for the next minute? Oh, you can swim in lava. Oh, jetpack and lava. Oh, you can go down with the jetpack. Yo. This place is awfully deep. We'll put all this lava here. This is great. Where's the top of this? I don't know. Oh, there it is. I gotta stay down here for another 30 seconds, everybody. No, the jetpack under lava is great. You can just, like, swim around. Do. I caved into the request. Golem. Gallum. Gallum? I already moved on from that. Smeagol, that's his name, isn't it? I don't know. I'm not up to date on the Lord of the Rings lore. The lore of the rings. Now that's a bunch. There we go. Now I can get out of here and go back to my cave. You guys can blame Salt for that. Take a nice little lava bath, though. Don't need to take a real shower if you take a shower, bath, and lava. It does solve all of your... It really opens up your pores. So we're going to set up some threshold switches on this, because I want to keep an amount of the base material. Oh, we need more switches. So maybe that's not a good place for it. Dang it. I need all the things. I need all the different things, and I ain't got none of them. Lava would kill the skin bacteria. It certainly would. Certainly would. Oh no, I've read The Lord of the Rings. It's just been like 10 years. I haven't watched the movies in forever either. I tried to watch the first one, and then I got to review. I was like, man, that was a good movie. I looked at like the playback bar. I was like, we're 10% of the way through, and then I had to go to bed, and then I didn't start picking it back up again. Like, dang. Long movies, man. I think I was watching the extended cut, but like, yeah, it's good. What else are we cooking? We're cooking 3 things, aren't we? Kelp, cactus, potatoes. Kelp, that's the one I was missing. Yeah, Lord of the Rings is good. Who is the Lord of the Rings, anyway? You know, they never do show you the guy. You would think he would keep better track of his rings. That's like his whole thing. If I was the lord of some of these rings, I'd keep track of them. Lord of the Rings also really shows you the importance of infrastructure. You know, if they had just like bikes, man, it would be like one book instead of 3. The movie, 20 minutes. But they gotta walk everywhere. There's no roads, man. Gets them into a lot of trouble. They didn't even get sponsored by Nike or anything. I mean, they didn't even do a travel blog. They didn't put anything on the gram. I mean, these guys. It's almost like they're like not even trying to be influencers. Truly, truly shameful. Truly shameful. So we're gonna need an arm back here at some point. And we're gonna set this up with a barrel at the top here. And maybe just like right here. And we get ourselves another frog. And then I think we just power that right like that. Yep, okay, looking good. And we get ourselves another frog right here. That frog's not linked to anything, don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. It's not got a place to go, does it? I thought the frog would still pick it up. Yeah, the arm should be able to pick up from down here and then put it all the way up there. Whoa, Kaz! That's what I look over to chat and see. Dang! Unexpected. Shoot, man. That's funny. Yeah, I did watch the Rings of Power. I think they cancel that? Are we getting a season 3 of that? I watched the seasons 1 and the seasons 2, but oh, that's gonna be a problem right there, ain't it? Yeah, that right there. You see that right there? That's gonna be a problem. Because I'm pretty sure the fan ain't gonna go do that. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. So we have to raise this up. But let's see. So that's 3 of our things solved real quick. We're gonna have to solve. What else are we solving for? Solving for X. I never have found X. All the math equations I've done, never did find it. Where's he at? He's pretty good at hiding. Let's get rid of that. So what else we got? Bamboo. That's gonna be more of a request on demand kind of situation because we're gonna turn that into pulp basically. Sugarcane, that's gonna be request on demand for the books. And then warts is also going to be request on demand. So we're cooking 3 things and then requesting 3 things. That actually works out. You're on break. But you're an engineer. You should be thinking about, like, the math of, like, the load-bearing capacity of, like, the sidewalk bridge that you're walking on. Or something. I don't know. How many diamonds do I have? 861. I did just give Beardstone 2,000 diamonds worth of stuff. But, he did give me this cape right here, so, that's how we do. That's how we do. It's an okay fantasy series, but not a great Lord of the Rings series. Yeah. I mean, it had some really cool things. At the end of season 1, I believe, like the explosion of Mount Doom, or whatever, to create Mordor, that was pretty cool. Volcano going off. How they set off the volcano was very, like, I'm not sure about that. As a professional armchair geologist, I don't think that's how volcanoes erupt, but I'll let you get a pass because it looked pretty sick. So we can actually just put this up there. Showing your work. I mean, especially now of AI though, you really should be. In my humbly correct opinion. Yeah, good cinematography, yeah. I am a sucker for some good cinematography. So this is gonna have to be like up here. Now, these things also need to be configured to only search for the correct versions. So this one's gonna be cactus. And we just have to break out all these again. And then we're just going to move them up. Now, the lava is going to be a little bit awkward when it's, like, up here, but that's fine. Whatever. Lava kelp taters. I wish there was a way to, like, just hover with the jetpack. I didn't have to, like, press any buttons. Because, like, as soon as you open your inventory, you, like, fall. It's like, well... Everything about this mod is in my inventory, and it's kind of annoying. Oh, yeah, also you can't, like, crouch and put things into hoppers, or, like, into these funnels. You have to, like, go make yourself a place to stand, which is like, I have a jetpack. I should be able to do this without that being a requirement. Okay, so all those are going to be flying out. And then we got ourselves lava, fans, and chain drives underneath them. Okay. How do I keep my sanity in Sigil's hide and seek videos? We just recorded one of those today, actually. And you'll see why. You'll see how. Yeah, you'll see how we keep our sanity. We basically, combination of cyberbullying and... Mostly cyberbullying, yeah. Yeah. No, they're pretty fun, though. Oh, I only have 2 encased fans? I'm sorry, everybody. I've let you down. I've run around and desert you. Total lie and hurt you. It will happen again. I'm sorry. It's gonna keep happening. I'm just a bad person. That's not how you make that? How do you make this? Oh, it's gonna put alloy in the middle. Okay, well, I was close. You would think a propeller would not need alloy in the middle, but sure, whatever. I did it again. Yeah, we can finally do 1080p streams again, finally, because Spectrum is no longer part of the equation, which is fantastic. So I finally got fiber internet. Incredibly lucky that it even like happened to be a thing that exists in this area, because like the chances of it actually ever coming to this like just absolutely middle of nowhere like mountain range, kind of crazy. But it's here now, so yay! That's all I ever wanted in life. And it's actually cheaper than Spectrum as well. Spectrum was charging me $110 for gigabit internet with like the biggest air quotes that you've ever seen in your life. And this is going to be annoying to fix, isn't it? Also, this lava is going to flow everywhere when the thing goes away. So I don't know how we're going to do that. We might need to put the fans... Because you can have the fans like to the side of this, right? Does that work? I put the fans like right here. But yeah, this new stuff is like $70, so that's pretty good, and it's actual gigabit as well. I'm getting like 900 megabytes download, 900 megabytes upload. It's incredible. Before I was getting like maybe 400 down and like 30 megabytes up. It was horrific. Which way do you need to go? I think you need to go this way. Is that supposed to be the arrow? I guess so. But yeah, it was generally so bad before. And now I never need to worry about that, so that's great. As long as the neighbors don't run over / drive over / mow the fiber line that's just going across the driveway and their yard, it's fine. Yeah, it'll work out great. Okay, so assuming that this works, we should be chill. But yeah, you have to call Spectrum to cancel your plan, which is so annoying. And they were like, I can give you a discount on your gigabit plan for $55 a month. I was like, you've been ripping me off for 2 years? I'm done with you. The worst internet I've ever had. It's so unreliable. But so far tonight, it seems like everything is good. Has there been any issues? We've had smooth sailing. I think I literally have like 20 times the speed for internet now. Literally 20 times the speed, and it doesn't cost me an arm and a leg. It's okay, 70 bucks a month isn't like the cheapest thing ever, but you know, it's not that bad. For what I'm getting, oh my god, bro, incredible. Incredible, yeah. But, oh, I didn't quite anticipate that was being swapped over, but okay. Can't change the color of those, I guess. What was I saying? I was saying something. I was complaining about something. Someone remind me about what I was complaining about. Probably internet. Probably Spectrum. Yeah, anyway. Oh yeah, no, Spectrum has just been genuinely the worst. I don't know how it's so bad, besides being in the middle of nowhere. But obviously, we have actual infrastructure here now. With like fiber optic cables running from my house to literally every other computer on the planet. So, it's just Spectrum being dumb. You weren't listening? I didn't really expect you to. It's okay. I know you're just here for them. Why are you here? I actually don't know why you're here. Hold up. What am I doing right now? Where am I at? What's my name? Be a month. Nice. It's super nice. I highly recommend. The install was pretty quick as well. They just had like some contractor guy come by and do it. So that was cool. Couple guys. Oh, I don't have a water wheel, do I? No, I don't keep those in the backpack because my backpack is not big enough for the 900 things that I want. Unfortunately. I think this is at the right height though. We might need the water to go like the other way. Yeah. Can I pick that up? Oh wait. Oh, it's over here. I thought I put it on the side. There we go. So now we should be able to see how this is going. I think we'll have to filter. I think we'll have to filter this input though, so that it only grabs the cooked items out of here. Isn't that right? Yeah. No, I totally agree. I totally agree. But this is America. We've really only invested in roads as an infrastructure and like the highways, and they're so expensive. They're so expensive to maintain. Like the amount of tax money that goes to that is crazy. We did really invest in railways. Obviously, because like we have so much rail, but it's all for freight, and like it's impossible to get, you know, commuter like trains on that because the rails are not maintained. Because freight trains don't need to go fast; they can go 5 miles an hour to not fall off the rails. They still fall off the rails. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, you guys done got me started on infrastructure and rails. Here we go. It's all going downhill now. But what was I talking about? I was talking about something. So yeah, they don't really maintain the rails as much as they should, and then it's hard to get passenger trains on that. Mr. Raleigh Williams of Climate Town on YouTube just made like a great 40-minute video on this. You should go watch it. It's great. He'll explain it in a lot more detail. Very well made videos. Great channel. Highly recommend. Go subscribe right now. Makes great content. There's a third thing that we're getting out of this. It's kelp. That's going to be an allow list. Thank you. We'll go and put this right here. Oh, then we need to power an arm as well. Somewhere here. Am I enjoying the create mod? Pretty well. It's pretty good. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Appreciate that. Jeez. Yeah, it's been pretty good to us. We've been having some fun. It's nice to try out some different things, play with some people that I haven't gotten to play with in a while, and just have a good old time about it, right? Oh, the lever can't go right there. No, so sad. Okay, so we will put the lever somewhere else. Let's see. Back in 2008, you voted for high-speed rail? I'm still not even close to being done? Yeah. Yeah. I'm assuming you're talking about California's high-speed rail, because that has been in the works forever. But yeah, like, absolutely everywhere else is just destroying us on a high-speed rail. If you look at Japan, or China, or Europe, or anywhere else that's like a, you know, a modern country. We're getting wrecked on the high-speed rail. It is so much better than driving everywhere. Our interstate highway system, it's pretty cool. It's great. It's great. That's good. We needed that. But we have too much country. There's too many states. They're too big. Trying to drive across all that sucks. I've driven across all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast 5 times now. It takes too long. Too many states. Too big of states. Not fast enough. Car bad solution to get across many states. I mean, it works, but like, you know. Trains are cool, man. That's what I'm trying to get at. So we need to keep ourselves not really that much cactus. We should be turning basically all of this into green dye, I think. I feel like that's the way to go. Yeah, you can enjoy driving, but also realize that like trains are better for like so many things. We can have both. But trains are better. We actually want to invert this as well. So when it's less than 5 stacks of cactus, start smelting it. And then the same goes for the kelp. We're going to do, you know, 5 stacks of this. And then blah. And then we don't really need any potatoes. We will need to take the poison potatoes out of here at some point, but I'm not really worried about that. I guess we'll just do the 5 stacks. The 5-stack rule as well. Okay then. So now we just need to get ourselves a little bit of an arm. I only have 1 arm remaining. In Montana to California would have been a 26-hour drive? Yeah. Yeah, not great. Like, the amount of people that go from north-south, like, the amount of people that just go into Florida for vacation, if we could get those people on a train, oh, not only would it be so much quicker, but it would be cheaper, it would be safer, and then, like, you could sleep. You can do... The great thing about trains is that you can do things in them. You can, like, stand up. You can, like, walk around. You can sleep. You can be on your computer. You can be playing video games. Be watching my live stream. I don't know where I want to put this. It's going to be really slow. We're going to have to... What have I got? Oh, there's actually power right here. We should just steal some power from, like, this. We tried moving this a little bit earlier, and it did not work out very well. But I think I can just grab some power from there, and then just, like, bring it down. That way I don't need to, like, figure out more water wheels right here, and then blah, 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 and then trying to get the blah, 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 you know, the deal. The deal. So we'll put it right there for now, but I don't think that's where it's gonna live. Let's get up here. There we go. Okay, now we're up here. Well, what am I doing? I think we could take a gearbox off the side of this. Or this is a shaft, isn't it? Yes. Okay, we could take a gearbox from here. Because those are just pumps down there. They don't care about direction or whatever. So we can just flip-flop those around a whole bunch. That sounds pretty fun, Michael. The major problem with our existing passenger rail, though, is that it does not have priority over freight. It's supposed to legally, but something I just learned is that, like Amtrak, it's supposed to be able to, like, run on the same rails as freight, right? But the freight trains do not give them priority. Like, they're legally supposed to, but, you know, it's not enforced. It's been enforced 1 time in, like, the last 50 years, so that causes just so many delays, especially in, like, the Northeast Corridor, where the majority of, like, Amtrak exists. They just do not get the priority that they should be getting, because reasons. The dumb reasons, probably, I would assume. Money, probably. Yeah. But still, I mean, we'll get there someday. Trains are great. Not the, you know, I'm not like a train guy or anything, but like, they're pretty cool. They're pretty good. Yeah, we also have a lot of plane infrastructure. That's true. Yeah, planes are okay. They're expensive, though. They're expensive. That's the nice thing about trains. They're a little bit slower, but they're not nearly as expensive. Oh, does it have to be campfire? Ooh, I think you might. Yeah, no, I think you might be right. Yeah, no, you're right, actually. I looked at the thing and it said, like, smelting, so I just assumed lava. Because that's what we've done in, like, the rest of the factory, but no, you're right. It does have to be campfire. My bad. That's a good catch. I could have crafted these downstairs. You can make soul campfires? No, that's not the stuff I can craft. I was like, pretty sure I don't have soul sand in my inventory. It says smelting and cactus. Well, I can't read. Yeah, I would have figured that out at some point. You know, a couple years. Was that a fan right there? It was a fan. Oh, it was one of these colored fans. Okay, yeah, no, I didn't see that. It's like got the decoration block on it. I don't know. We're gonna put a block above that though. Yeah, I thought I was just breaking more of the encased blocks. I was like, wait a second, something disappeared. Oh, that's nice. You can put the shafts inside of that as well. Let's see. That did not stop the smoke. I thought that would. F1 faster drive. Yeah, that do be the problem. It's bad on purpose. Like, there's so many factors that are like trying to make it bad when like it should just be a good system. And like it has every possibility and opportunity to be a good system, but like there's so many external factors just being like, you shouldn't exist. A catalyst to stop the campfire? I mean, a couple blocks is fine. I don't know if the buttons works on Java. Does that work on Java? I'm curious, actually. Because I always use buttons as well to stop the smoke on Bedrock. Does that stop it on Java? It does. Okay, that's nice. Wait, does it? It doesn't. What? Okay, well, it doesn't work. That's a Bedrock thing. That's crazy. So much for that. That's such a weird thing to have be a Bedrock thing. Okay. I mean, buttons are treated as a full block on Bedrock, though. They stop water flow and stuff. They stop, like, mob spawning. Buttons used to, mobs used to, be, like, try and pathfind over them. So that's the thing. Is this still going to the right places? I think this is actually set up properly. I just kind of did that on autopilot, but I guess that works. I haven't bothered to make a shulker box because they're kind of pointless when you have a backpack. This is so much better than a shulker box ever could be. Yeah, there's the advanced, like, F3s and, like, debug screens and stuff, but I've never really had too much of a use for them. Let's see. Yeah, trapdoor should stop the smoke simply because it is a... It's like a block, right? Okay, so I think that this would all... Oh, of course. I think this would all would work now. All would work now. And then, of course, yeah, no, we gotta get a chain drive in here at some point as well. That is also a slight problem to figure out. I think it would be cool if the items could go down this way, but the chain drives are like 3 blocks wide. They're like weirdly like a block and a half off of the middle, so it'd be like to here. And also this is a 4 wide room, so it's not really, wouldn't really work out in here. So we can get like a hidden chain drive somewhere. The packages go through walls and stuff, so it's not really too big of a deal. Now I don't know. That's pretty far for them to go. Like from here all the way up to there. That would be pretty far. I would be pretty impressed if they could go that far. We could try it, I guess. How do I get up there? Oh, there's a hole right here. I did not know this. What is this doing here? Okay, so I should be able to break out this. Yeah, here we go. I think it's going to be too far above them, but you never know. Yeah, it's too far above. Only by like a couple of blocks though. What's the maximum height we can get for this? I can go all the way to here. Interesting. That's not helpful. Okay, so we'll run a new chain drive. That's fine. We can do that. Ten plus chunks at a time. That's quite a bit. I do like it though. Yeah, I think the reason it's set to the size that it is because it's a good size, but also you're not gonna run into like lag issues and corruption issues or whatever from the data being just too large. We could get a chain drive like right here, and this would work. And then it would have to go to... Where's the other chain drive at? I guess we could send it to this one. That would probably be a bit easier. We'd have to send it like from here, going down to like here, going down to like here. And that would work. We could just stair step it. Okay. I'll shame this man. Late to the stream for the first time in like 6 months. How's it going? You've missed so much stuff. Oh my god. Do you notice anything different? I could use the chain to power the things. You're right. There's been big improvements. Big improvements. If you don't notice instantly, I'll be nothing different. Oh, wow. I'll be disappointed. For shame. Shame this man. Strange conversations being had. I mean, I'm just talking to myself in a room. I don't know. This is a one-way conversation. That'll work. Oh, the frogs will be facing backwards, though. Is that too steep? No, that'll work. Is that visible on the other side? It's not. Okay, good. I didn't want that to be visible. Let's try getting this lower, even. Can I put it down here? How steep is too steep? Okay, that works. How steep is too steep? Oh, this still works. How far down can you go? How low can you go? Ah, too steep. Oh, we found out. I am still laggy, but that is not what the problem is. So the problem is, or not the problem actually. We've solved the problem. I no longer have horrible internet. Oh my god. We got fiber internet finally after 10 million years. Never expected it. Gigabit fiber. Oh my god. I could go up to 2 gigabits even if I wanted to spend the money. I don't think I need that much internet. I use a lot of internet, but I don't think I need that much internet. Yeah, we got the good stuff. Got that high quality fiber optic gigabit per second speeds. I think we're gonna run out of chains. I'm guessing this is about the steepest you can get. 45 degrees. I mean, that sounds about steep. Yeah, until someone runs over the fiber cable. It is just running. It's in the driveway. They're either gonna run over it with their car, or like UPS or, you know, the mailman or whatever is gonna run it over. or someone's gonna mow it. Those are the three options for how I will be sad and suffer. Those frogs might actually already be able to connect. 25 stream streak. Oh, you almost lost that. Dang. If you didn't show up right when you did, you would have lost that stream streak. Would have been sad. Would have been sad. Okay, so we should be able to connect to this now. This is the outline as well. This one's gonna send and receive. This one's only gonna send. It's crooked. I don't want you to be crooked. If you're gonna be backwards, at least be, like, straight. There we go. Let's see. So this one's just gonna be crop farm. Send and receive, I guess. Why does everyone say my base is laggy? Skill issue? I still want to blame Beardstone, though. I think it's mostly because of the pipes. The fluid pipes with, like, the windows on them. Those aren't great. I did fix a bunch of those, though. I removed the pipes, or, like, the windows from them. They look pretty cool, but yeah, it's a little bit laggy. Those things are turned off. They're turned off. But yeah, at some point we will have to move. I'm gonna get kicked out. I'm gonna get banned. Yeah, there's also the giant sky train. That is not my fault. I had nothing to do with that. I just happen to suffer from it. One spaghetti chain right there. It's not so bad. Now look at it. It just goes from there, and then it goes to there, and then it goes to there, and then it goes through this wall, through that wall, and then it goes to here, and then it goes to here, and then it goes to here, and then it goes down, and then it goes to here, and then it goes to there, and then it goes to here, and then it goes to that one, and then over to this one, and then to here, and then back up, and then it goes back to this one, and then that one, over to this one, a little hop, skip, and a jump to this one. Bore through the wall, through that one, back on down, right around, and then we just keep doing that. It just keeps going in circles. It keeps going in circles. What can you do? I should ride the train. It goes through walls, unfortunately. It won't let me. It won't let me. It's not fun like that. It's not fun. So we can box in some of these guys with some blocks. Guess we'll need some, like, right there. I can't do that. Yeah, so that should do that. So that's, this should all actually work right now. We do need a way to get some items into this. So I think we'll use a chute. Okay, all these links are still linked. Okay, good. Yeah, we'll just put a chute right here and then, like, put the backpack on it. And then that'll work. Oh, we could also just send items to this frog, I guess. Because we have a lot of things in here that we don't really want to go into this. So I guess we will just face down, and then what can we do? And then these, and these, and these. It would be nice if there was a way to drop all of them. Because, like, obviously we can do Control-Shift-Q, but that only goes so far. Okay, well, this is one way to fill up a vault pretty quickly. You just dump a billion items on top of it, and then you wait for yourself to accidentally pick them up again. Of course. Yeah, so in theory right now, all of these should be filling up the vault. As you see, we're starting to get a little bit of cactus in there. So we have a cactus, a kelp, and a potato filter on here. So these are going to keep 5 stacks of those crops in there. Any excess will be put out and then smelted down into their you know, green dye, baked potatoes, and then the dried kelp as well. And then those are going to get taken out and sent directly to deep storage. So it's going to be automatically harvesting everything that we want. Now, the sugarcane is going to be an on-demand request system. That way we can turn it into paper for books. Same thing for like bamboo, turn that into pulp for packagers. And then we should probably get a little bit of a system going to burn excess items. That would be smart. Tater singularity. Delicious. Delicious. Okay, we're going to put this on the sun. I guess right there's the least worst place to put it. No, actually, I do want on the side, because you're not going to see it from the side that often. Yeah, right there. Hey, look at that. He did the thing. I also have a stack of kelp left over. Dang it! And some warts. $5 for a mod that adds a tater black hole. I mean, I'd buy that. There's the entire potato update that Minecraft did. Did you guys forget about that? I kind of forgot about it. Okay, so we need more of the threshold switches. Like, kind of a lot more of these. Everything in here is just going to go back into the system at some point as well, so we're just going to drain that out. This one is also just the tunnel bore one. What am I doing? We're doing these guys, threshold switches. That's not too expensive. Do we have comparators, though? Oh, look at that, we do. Why no harvesters? We do have harvesters on there. Quite a few of them. Quite the number of them. Yeah, there's no comparators in this backpack. That's one of the few things I do not carry in the backpack is comparators. Oops. I keep thinking this chest is like right there in the middle of the stairs, because that's where it was for like 5 days. All the streams go onto the second channel once they're done. They can't live on YouTube or on the main channel because the music. But yeah, go subscribe to the second channel. Help him reach 100,000 subscribers. He's only 70-some thousand away. You can be one of the lucky few people that are there before it reaches 100,000. Trust me, bro. No, auto-crafting all the vanilla components too? What am I even doing? I haven't set up an auto-crafting place. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so when it comes to these... we're gonna need a couple of them. So we can do a number of these going down into a lava cauldron. I think that would be a good way to do it. Also, all this stuff is going to be just kind of left right here as the vault gets moved out. Because remember, the vault's part of the contraption, so it just like, it just goes. It goes away. You get a free set of steak knives for subbing under 100k? No. 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 Yeah, the Alt F4 trick is like one of the oldest tricks in the book. Someone tried to do that to me when I was playing on Legacy Console Edition. And I was like, aha. You tried. You got me. And then I went to save. Like, make a save of the game. And then, like, the game, like, froze. And, like, crashed. And then I lost, like, 30 minutes of progress. I was like, ah. Huh. I guess they did get me. That's crazy. F3 and alt plus F4. Yeah. F3, F4 plus alt. Yeah, I mean, that maybe would be a way to do it, but I don't know. So, I'm thinking, actually, why don't we just send off all these materials straight to the, straight to the deep storage. I don't know. Do we want to throw them away? Or do we want to stockpile like 100,000 of them? You get to rickroll someone when they're playing the password game. I've never tried the password game. I don't know if I want to send these just into straight up lava immediately. Because, like, there's only so many crops that you really need. They're not really that useful. Maybe bamboo could be useful to someone, so we'll keep, like, a decent stockpile of that, but, like... This vault is pretty small. It's not going to hold that much. We really only need a filter plus one of these, plus one of these. Then if we're gonna stockpile everything, where is this even going? This doesn't have a destination on it. Oh, we need to put a sign on that. Because right now these are just gonna go fill up my main storage. We need to send these to like deep. Yeah, let's send this to deep. Can I get a nice sign on this somewhere? Where can I put a sign on this? Nowhere. Nope, not right there. Okay, well, hopefully that'll work. Oh, it just sent a package. That should be basically the only package. So that one is going to go to here. Or no. Yeah, no, it went to deep. Okay, great. Because it went out after I changed the sign. Sweet, okay. So now this one is going to be for bamboo, boom, and boom. And then we're just going to have another one of these down here. So another depot. This guy. And then this. You know what we also need to do? We need to set up a trash can specifically for the... Because I don't think the poison potatoes have any uses, right? We didn't check that. No, literally no uses for poison potatoes. And this entire mod pack, not even Farmer's Delight has a use for poison potatoes. We can make more poison potatoes. Why? Why can you craft poison potatoes? Oh. Why, though? There's also the flower. Which one is it? This one? Pink dye. Okay. We'll give them the froggy. How about that? Sounds like they'll like it, maybe? I don't know. We will just burn the poison potatoes, though. Unless there's a reason to keep... I don't think there's a reason to keep... We can just stockpile them in this vault. We already got 30 in there. Hold up. No, we'll send them to deep storage. Can I just take... Just give me the filter. Give me the filter. Let's see. Flour and potato. There we go. This one. Flip it around. And then give me this. It's kind of annoying that you have to like do this every time. Is what it is though. And then boop, there we go. Put this back right there. Oh, this also has a filter on it. Does it need a filter on it? Yes, yes it does. It needs a filter on it for all these things that we're doing now. Let's see. Flowers, because otherwise it's just going to take, like, the kelp and put it in there. What else are we doing? Canes. We're doing bamboozles. We're doing None of this. Bamboo. And there's a third one. It's the warts. You got me. This is actually producing a fair number of items. Rookie mistake of trying to throw out an item while the magnet's on. Is it broken? What's happening? Why you no take items out? What's happening? Just do an inverted filter. I mean, I guess I could. Spirit still my nemesis? My nemesis. He could be. I'm open to the proposition. Why aren't you taking items? Aren't you set up correctly to, like, take the kelps? Oh, it's not going to take the kelp out of here because it's not dried kelp. Right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he did threaten to steal my beacon base. Fascinating. Well, we'll just keep kelp in there. Hold up. We need to flip this one around so it doesn't do kelp then. It's not doing kelp. Oh, I threw a stack of kelp on there on my own. That's right. I'm just stupid. That's why. Don't mind me. Also, shouldn't this be smelting down? I feel like that should have smelted down by now. Is it actually cooking? I don't think it's cooked yet. Keep looking at that. Keep looking at that. Bottom left. Somebody keep your eye on that. It does have to be fire. Ain't this going the right way? Pretty sure all these fans are going the right way, aren't they? They're just not spinning? It wasn't spinning. Okay, sure. Now? Okay, now I'll do it. Okay. You know what? Sometimes you gotta turn it off and turn it back on again. Sure, why not? Okay. You're on YouTube and Twitch? Why? But why, though? Michael, thanks for stopping by the stream. We'll see you next time. Yeah, I don't know. It's, it was just being weird. But anyway, that should be fixed now. And then this one should also be cooking. And then are we actually getting potatoes to cook with this as well? Yes, we are getting potatoes to cook. Okay. Free cam is so nice, guys. I absolutely love free cam. It's just the most convenient thing ever. You can't lie. It's pretty nice. Do I abuse it? A little bit. But that's fine. It's fun. It's great. We love it. Let's put some on there, and then that should also cook. It's fixed if you use normal fans. I could put these back. I didn't really want them to be these anyway. That was just kind of like an accident. Okay, so the question is, everyone, instead of just doing Twitch and YouTube streams, and the mods are gonna hate this, I'm already hearing the resignation letters being typed away, but, should we stream to other platforms as well? It's destroying kelp. It's not, oh, well, I guess it destroyed that kelp. It's gonna, yeah, it'll probably destroy these potatoes as well, but I don't want to, we're farming it, whatever. Should we stream to TikTok again? Is it worth it? I don't, it's such a pain to even set up a stream for TikTok. Because they change your stream key every single time. It's like genuinely not even simple. It takes like a whole extra minute just to set up the TikTok stream for like, for no reason. I don't know. I don't have like stats for it, but like, I think we've had most of like 10 viewers over there. Also, I do stream at weird times though. If I want to make brain rot stream to TikTok. I already upload a lot to TikTok. It does pretty well over there. We have like 120 some thousand followers over there. It's like genuinely my second biggest platform. Now there is also the vertical YouTube live streaming as well. So like we could dual stream to YouTube, vertical and horizontal, and I think we can also do that to Twitch too. It's like, it's kind of weird. I haven't tried it. Also, there's a tape measure on my desk. I don't know why, but like, I'm messing with that. If that's what you heard. Oh, I shipped something on eBay earlier. That's why. Gotta measure the box. Okay, is this all good? I think it's all good. Yeah, so we could try doing the vertical streams. That can be mildly interesting. And then there's also there's Kick. Does Kick still exist? The one time I looked up like Minecraft on Kick, it was like there was like 130,000 people watching Minecraft on there. I was like, what is happening? There was like 20,000 watching on Twitch. It's like, what? Something's going down. But Kick is like the most toxic, like horrible platform ever. I made an account over there. We've actually streamed to it like 3 times, but I think we had like 5 followers. Kick is doing the thing now. The what thing? Oh no, you did mention something. I can't remember what it was for the life of me, but you mentioned that they were doing something. Some sort of... something with money. Sign me up! Stream on Mixer. Get out of here. Bro, Mixer's been dead for like a decade. Mixer died not even this decade. I don't think. When did Mixer die? 2020. It was barely this decade. July of 2020. Yeah, no. Bro, they gave Ninja like $100 million to go stream on Mixer, and then the platform died. It's like, and then he just went back to Twitch, and then it was like the biggest comeback ever. And he made like another $1 trillion. It was like, okay. Shoot, man. Pop off. Stream where the people are is what you say. That's fair. I do generally have that as my mindset when it comes to creation. That's why I'm on the TikTok, I'm on the Instagram, I'm on the Facebook gaming. There's like a surprising amount of people that watch my stuff on Facebook. We have 4,000 followers over there, but like a couple million views a month. It's like low-key pretty cool actually. And they actually have a creator program. They actually like pay you, which is crazy. Instagram does not. Instagram is super stingy, and it's weird because they're both owned by Facebook. Right then. I opened up Kick, and it's automatically playing a stream. Let's see. Minecraft has 22,000 viewers on Kick right now. Let's see. Let's go look at this on Twitch. What's the Minecraft category got? Is it going to show me? 28,000. That's actually pretty close. 22 to 28? That's not so bad. You know? It's about what I expected. Although the front page of Twitch for me was also about the same thing as it was on Kick, so... It's pretty much all the same brain rotty content. When you get into like the top streamers. Sorry, not sorry. At least what was on the front page, jeez. Some torches around. See, it's mostly laggy when I look like over here. I think it's because all of the pipes. But yeah, maybe we'll try it. I don't know. I don't think I would put the Kick chat on stream. Because it's definitely, genuinely, like, the worst... Out of all the platforms on the internet, it is actually the worst. It's worse than Twitter, which is a pretty low bar. That's a like they got out the excavator, they got out the tunnel bore. You know those machines that they got to get to like drill wells? Yeah, that's what they got. They got one of them. Okay, so how do we want to stop the water? That's a great question. I think we disconnect those three, and then we go from there. Ooh. Interesting. Light blocks, would that work? If we use like... I don't know. Yeah, signs would work, but it would look really bad. String won't work. I mean, we could try light blocks. I don't know if I have enough glowstone for that. You know what I want to do, actually? I want to make a new filter. Hold up. We're going to do a new filter. And we're going to do this and this. We're going to do this as well and this. We're going to do cacti. We're going to do poison potatoes. We're going to do warts. What else? What else do we have? What are we actually farming? Oh, actual potatoes. Actual baked potatoes. Sugarcane, kelp, bamboo, cactus, warts, and potatoes. So those are the 6 that we're farming, plus the 3 products. 4 products. Okay. Yeah, we want to put this into here. Crop farm. Here we go. Yeah, nice and clean, nice and organized. Well, see you later, Robert. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Your game gave out and crashed on 2 chunks? Dang. It might help that I'm on a server, actually. We're sharing the thing. The load. Or it could just be computer issues. It is actually producing items, so that's good. We should run the farm, turn it back on, see what happens. Oh, you know what? Factory blocks needs to be updated. A lot of these are no longer... There's more. There's more that I gotta do. Oh, there's a lot more that we need to do. Hold up. Where does this one end at? This one ends at gold. There's also another filter. No! What was in that filter? Oh, jeez. There was something else in that filter, and it's gone forever now. I didn't look at it. You know what? I've done that with a mob farm, actually, and I left the excess filter for the mob farm in here. I don't think it's that one, though. We need to start doing that for this. Because you can't just, like, take the filter out. It's not a real item. So this one stops at gold, so we're gonna do basically all of this. Of course, then it goes backwards in the inventory. Okay, that goes in there now. And then we leave this filter in here. And then it's something like that. Something along them lines. Okay, that should work. And stuff you can see that you read that fast? That's crazy. Oh, you're on YouTube. You could also just rewind. Which is kind of a cool feature, not gonna lie. There we go. 2,800 lapis blocks. Now we're cooking, everybody. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I showed this on stream, actually. Because none of the stuff that we've done to this factory has been in an episode yet. I need to like go back and do like a recap of what we've done. But basically, Chosen came over here. Did I show this on stream? I don't know. Anyway, he was like, your stuff's backlogging. So basically, we had our Gabbro and our dolomite over here, these got filled up, and so did this one and this one. And that did not stop the auto crafters from continuing to craft items. So we're basically just wasting a bunch of quartz, like just a ton of quartz, because it was pouring into these ones. It was crafting diorite, or sorry, it was crafting diorite here, and then it was crafting granite here. And these were spilling out as actual items, because that's what happens when the inventory in front of your stuff gets filled up. They just stop. Or sorry, they just keep spewing items, so they just like drop them out on the ground. So he came over here and like installed a little bit of trash can. I took that out. I put in some threshold switches, so when these are basically entirely full now, that's going to activate these redstone links, which will just turn off our clocks here. You can see that these are trying to craft right now, but it's not going to work. And then this thing is now fully backed up with blue dye. You can see it's got 500 in there, so it's never going to run out. We will add the prismarine to this at some point. I do want to do that. This is still taking half from it, but yeah, previously this was making like 200 lapis over like a couple of days. But now you can see that we're at the couple thousand, like 3,000. I think we've made 400 lapis blocks this stream, so that's good. And then I think we need to wash that lapis or like haunt it or something, and that'll give us the, yeah, we haunt it and then we get prismarine. Crystals and shards, so we can take a little bit of a supply off of that. We can like split the output of the farm and then do that, and that'll be chill. Because this is also gonna give us not only, no, not that one, it's gonna give us glowstone dust. We can get glowstone from the prismarine. And then this is also going to give us the light blocks. This was all a distraction from getting light blocks for the water. Just realized that. There's some way to get it. Is it really just crushing it down? Because then we could just recycle the lapis. Or the blue dye. Prismarine crystals. And then you crush it down. And then you get a bunch of quartz back out of it. So yeah, we can just recycle that quartz back into more lapis. 10% chance of 2 glowstone dust is pretty low. So it's kind of nice that we get some quartz back out of it. Anyway, that's what's happening right there right now. I'm not even sure where I got glowstone from. I think it was like maybe day 1. I get the lava chicken disc and bedrock. You still just gotta, it's the same way as Java. You just gotta kill the baby zombie that's riding a chicken. This would work. Question is it gonna work on this side? Can't place it on the side of that? No. Oh, you can. Okay. Gotta crouch. Well, let's see if they can push through that. I need a better way to get back here. A redstone link would be a great way to do this, actually. So let's see. Let's do... What's the weirdest items we got? We're gonna do a rotational speed controller and a burger. Set this one to receive mode. And then we need another one of those. Let's see. How do I get out of here? Can't get in here, can't get out of here. What's happening? For now, I think we just do this one. So, was it like burger on bottom? I'm not sure. I already forget. Yeah, it is actually receiving a signal right now. Okay, great. Beautiful. Let's turn off the torch anyway. So now we just need to wait for it to activate every 3 minutes. Kind of slow. Let's go right into the abyss. It'll happen. Give it time. Give it time. Oh, that redstone torch is just part of the machine now. Okay. This is taking a surprisingly long time, but the machine is actually working. You'll notice that the entire vault is a part of the machine, and then all of the storage interface stuff off the back of it just stays behind. It's fine. I wouldn't worry about it, but as you can see, when it stops moving, it goes right back in there, and it's nice and clean. And then it smelts down all of our stuff. It puts everything back where it should. This vault gets basically completely drained out of everything, sends it to our deep storage, and it just works, and you don't need to worry about the incredibly janky redstone that is on the back over here, because there is no redstone. It's all create components, but it does technically work. We also have a chain drive for the packagers. Yeah, nothing too complicated, all pretty basic stuff. Yeah, that would be perpetual motion, with the redstone torch down there. You're right. Totally would be. Create stone, create tone. You know what? This is taking a surprisingly... Okay, it is actually working. For some reason, all of my things that I used to record while streaming got deleted before the stream. I was like, oh, well, I guess that's gone now. So I just had to make sure that it was actually recording audio. Because I've done that before, and then I've had to redo all the voiceovers. It just works. Yeah, just like Fallout 76. It just works. It did actually go through the light blocks as well, by the way. Creatine? Creatine. Gotta say, it's kind of nice to work out. Kind of nice. How do we make the light levels of these? Oh, light level 1s? Okay. Light level 2? Okay. How do I break these? How do I pick these up? Oh, it's firing. It's a firing my laser. Is that a reference that anyone still does? Anyone still gets? Hey, there we go. Yeah, just punch them. Yeah, so this is another like custom thing that we have as part of the mod. Pretty cool. I guess I should mention that for the video. So I needed a solution here to block the water from actually flowing out, but not block the machine, because this can't go through like actual glass blocks or anything. So the solution is light blocks, because these are the things that you can just craft with some glass and some glowstone in this pack. I think it's a custom thing, but then we can just put them in, and not gonna lie, this is pretty convenient. This is pretty nice. I don't think I have enough, but this will stop all this nasty water from getting everywhere. It would be pretty cool if we had these in vanilla, but it's never gonna happen, so don't think about it. But yeah, as you can see, now we can just stand on these. You can't like punch them out or like place blocks in there. You can place a block in their stead. That's how it should be. So we can do some really weird and fun things with that, but we're not going to abuse it too much. Not too much. Maybe a little bit though. Maybe a little bit. We can definitely make some floating water with it. We just tested it. It did not block the contraption, so that's very nice. Right. I don't remember those are there. Yeah, this looks so weird. I love it. Yeah, okay, at least somebody gets it. 13 spider monkeys. Thank you for subscribing with your Twitch Prime. Appreciate that. Wasn't there like an old show called like 13 Monkeys or something? There is. Oh, it's 12 Monkeys. My bad. Is that show good? Is that's that one guy? Brad Pitt. Yeah, that one guy. I don't remember much about it, but I remember it being weird. I gonna kill Throw? No? You got a bounty? Does Throw have a bounty? Throw's got a bounty? I don't know. I don't want to be too mean about it, but I mean, if he's got a bounty. There is some water out there now. More would be really boring. That's true. Oh, that makes sense. We'll just leave a little block right there for the water to flow in. Okay, that works. That makes sense to me. The grass did finally grow in over here, by the way. We can use some of these light blocks, actually, to... Oh, jeez. Well... Do these not stack anymore? Like, what's happening? I want them to go into the first slot in the hotbar. Why can you not do that for me? Thank you. All these are 12s, 13s, 14s, 15s. That takes a while. That's a lot of... You gotta be really sure if you want those to go back to 15. Oh, pay 20 diamonds into the throw off. Right. I did hear about that, but I think I saw something about like the judge rolls being full. So I thought they had enough people already. This is not harvesting the back row. I should enter that. Yeah, I should join that. I need to figure out when that is. Only 20 diamonds? I can afford that. The only person that has better armor than me, or like equal armor to me, is Beardstone right now. So, I think I can take Beardstone. Sunset soon TM. Great. We'd love to see it. Is it not extending far enough? Good night. We were just talking about him. That's crazy. How do you know? We need this to extend. It's extending by 70. What do you mean it's not extending far enough? How? Maybe we need one more piston arm on the back of it? That could be what we need. Is it not called a piston arm? Pole. Sure. It should definitely be called arm. It should harvest the block as soon as it gets, like, inside of the block. Pretty janky back here, but it works. There we go. How did I break this? What happened? Don't understand. Okay, well, at least now we get to see this thing in action. I'm wondering if we should try and send it up to max speed. I don't know if that would work. Also, this top layer needs to be filled in with stone. It's not going far enough still. What do you mean it's not going far enough still? How? How is it not going far enough? It's impossible. Doesn't even reach it. There we go. Now it touches the wall. And now it goes back. Okay, then. Well, that's weird. You know, little quirks, little weird things. No big deal. I'm not too worried about the bamboo growing up to be like 4 blocks tall in this area. We could fill it in with string or something, I guess. That would work. That would be a valid solution to a valid problem. Oh, I forgot how much it changes the FOV when you step on this. Bro, imagine if we had soul speed like 6 or something. Look at this. This is how fast we go with like Swift Snake and soul speed 4. Crazy. Too much. Also, the cool thing about Create Mod with this is that we can actually make these crop farms with one block in between. So like this can be our next layer of dirt, and then we can have a whole nother layer of crops right here. Which is really compact. You can't do that in survival. Or like vanilla. I always refer to vanilla Minecraft as like survival. I don't know. Just my brain being dumb. But yeah, it's not really something you can do. On this size anyway, because you want to be able to like get in there to like replant them. Unless you like dive mined in there, which sounds horrible. But like villagers always need too tall. Same goes with the warts actually. These have to be at least 2. These have to be 2. Okay, that took longer than anticipated. Apologies. But I do think it is done. And that was supposed to be like a quick little, you know, 20-minute adventure. In and out, no big deal. But now... Okay, I was getting stuck on cactus. I was like, wait a second. Now it's done. I don't want to jinx it too much. Yeah, so now we have all these crops that are being produced. So that's nice. We can turn a lot of these into the pulp, which is what we really need to do. Because that'll give us a lot more of the packagers. Everyone needs more packagers in life. We should also go ahead and offload the backpacks. This is all stuff that we got from... whatchamacallit. This is all stuff from mining out the mountain. And I think we're going to send basically all of this into the deep storage. Except like some bits and bobs. Some of this we'll keep in the main. Like the ores and the leaves and stuff, but all the actual blocks. I love these frogs, man. The frogs are great. Best addition to this mod. I mean, we need... The block distance is calculated based on unimpeded travel time. Travel time? Interesting. That's weird, and I don't like it. Okay, so this one's gonna go... Mob farm 2. No, we want to send this to deep. How full is deep, by the way? What's deep doing? Oh wow, deep's only like 30%. That's pretty good. I haven't really checked any of these to see how bad our storage system is, but I mean, so far since we set this up, everything seems to be just working fine, which is great. Even factory is only an amount full. This one's got 74,000 quartz in it, though. This one's basically full. Oh, right. The thresholds for these ones are on the back wall. Which we cannot see. We are actually filling up factory storage by quite a bit. It's almost filled up factory storage, actually. Mob farm storage is almost filled up as well. We filled up 3 of the mob farm storages. Oh my god. We've only filled up our first main vault, like halfway, so that's good at least. And then deep storage. Deep storage has not been touched. Okay, so we still have about 7 vaults of room left. That's crazy though. It really has not been that long. We can set up more vaults behind this though, so we can expand. Ooh, not that far. Not that far. We can expand this room back and put like 8 to 12 more vaults back here. A line of 4, a line of 4, and a line of 4 maybe. Maybe we sink them down so like they're not all the same height. So one's gonna be like right here, then go down here, then go down here. Where does this go? Where does this go? I don't know. There's things that we can do to expand that storage at least. Because everything goes into deep once it fills up its main 4 vaults, right? Get that group of 4, middle group of 4, this group of 4. Everything goes back to deep. And if deep overflows, then it goes in the middle 4. It's a little bit circular reasoning, but it works out. It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. Unregulated basement. Yeah, that is the thing that we need to do. Also, I removed the light sources from down here, and I think it looks better. I do think it looks better. Right, there is one other thing that we're going to do. I think we're going to drain out some stuff from in here. $7,000 redstone. That's fair. We do really need to make ourselves a factory. Not a factory, a workshop. I need all of the things that we had upstairs to be moved into some sort of area down here. Because, like, what I want to be able to do is I want to be able to look into this guy. Or one of these guys and be like, okay, I want to send all of these iron ingots into a compactor. So then you would, like, select, you know, 20,000 of these, and then you just be like, you know, compactor. And then I also want, like, a smasher. Okay, so then we go ahead and we would select, like, all of our ores, and we would just, like, send them off to the smasher. These are ores. I want, oh, I think, is it raw? Yeah, it's a raw. Yeah, so I want to, like, send all of these and, like, auto-smelt them and stuff like that, you know? That sounds like the ideal situation. I also want to be able to be like, okay, so I need more, like, stripped logs or whatever. We could make an automatic system for that, where it just, like, pulls items out of the system automatically. Like a redstone requester, basically. And that could be cool. A basement in the basement, yeah. This is the basement of the world, yeah. Yeah, crush them and, yeah, do all that stuff. And then, yeah, so I just want to be able to, like, move items around to, like, do things with them automatically. And then, obviously, we also need to automate a lot of that process as well so that I don't need to touch it. So, I guess leaning into that, we could be like, okay, I want to request all iron ingots out of the system, compact them down. All gold ingots, compact them down. Because these were sent in here before the system started compacting them. And then, like, I want to take out all the raws, compact them, all of the, like, nuggets, compact them. All the ores, crush them. What else would we actually do? What else would we actually do? We have some ancient debris in there. Not too much on. I think it's mostly just the ores. Yeah, pulps. Pulps we could definitely do. That'd be a great way to save a lot of inventory space. Is do the pulps. Pulps. Smash them into cardboard. Autocraft them into cardboard things. What are they called? Get the pulp. You smash them down into cardboard, and then block of cardboard. That's what it is. That's only 4, so that's pretty easy to automate. We can just stockpile a bunch of those. And then you start getting into the fun, like, actual auto crafting of things. And that's going to be a whole nother area. Because mixing and, like, yeah, you just use the mixers to, like, basically auto craft. Or the mechanical auto crafter. Or the vanilla auto crafter. There's a lot of different ways that we can auto craft things. Oh, what I also want to do... How much wool do we have? How much wool do we have? There's 37,000 plus 25,000 string. So I want to set up a system over here. I think it might go on the end of this because we're only going to have a couple more sections of this for the prismarine and glowstone. I'm not sure how wide that's going to get. Maybe we'll take a look at that on the next live stream. That might be a next live stream project, or it's going to be more tunnel boring. Not sure. We can technically move the trial spawners, but they don't work anymore. They're not going to like, spawn mobs or anything, unfortunately. Because I wanted to get some of those in the farm. But we don't actually need them. We can farm everything that we need just with create recipes. Like we can get slime and breeze rods and stuff from them. What else we're gonna do? Oh, we can't get the tipped arrows from the skeletons though. Yeah, so we might put the 16 dye stations down here on the end. And then I was thinking we just like backlog the entire system. So you know how we would use like fans for that? We would just have a stockpile system. Instead of trying to like evenly distribute like one stack of wool across all 16 of these, we would just like fill up each 16 with like 9 stacks of wool, and then constantly on demand we just have like a full barrel of already dyed wool, maybe a double chest of already dyed wool. Because let's see, that would be 3 4 5 6 times 16. That would be 55,000 wool. We don't have that much. If we did a single chest of each wool color, that would be 27,000, which we could afford actually. There's some lag in my videos because I'm lagging playing this game. It's laggy. I got 36 FPS right now. I could probably turn off the factory. Most of this isn't really doing anything, though. It shouldn't be laggier than Chosen's area, but what it probably is it's all of these XP pipes. These are really unoptimized. They look so good, but they're so unoptimized. And, like, if I have to sacrifice them, I guess I will. But I think if even one of these is going, then I think, like, the whole thing renders. That's what a few comments have said. It's really poorly unoptimized. Yeah, really poorly unoptimized, yeah. I don't know if this is going to really improve the FPS much, but there is issues with it. Anyway, so another thing I was thinking about for those dyers is we just put a frog on them, and then we can be like red dyer, blue dyer, green dyer, all those things, and then we're going to send items to the dye stations, and then have them automatically get picked up. We can just do like a knot filter. So we'll have a filter set up to be like only pick up the wool. That way we can keep that stockpiled permanently. But other things can also come through the system as well. There's still one right here. I did not instantly gain 900 FPS. Oh, there's one more. Yeah, it's still kind of laggy. I do have a couple of the pipes in this wall, though, that like kind of have to be the fluid ones. That way they don't connect. What is this going to? Oh, there's one on the floor right there. Well, we'll just like, you know, bump this out by a block, I guess. Because, yeah, this is just sending experience off. Okay. So hopefully that'll solve some of the lag issues that we're having around here, because I do need to lag bust a little bit. Is there any more of them? I was just using them all kind of all over the place, and I realize now that that's maybe not a good idea. I think there's like one back here. There's one water pipe. That's not doing anything at all, though. It's like a small system. I also have a couple of the lava ones right here, just so they don't connect. I could encase these, and then I think that would also solve those. That might be the way to go. I think I got all the fluid pipes out of there, though. Yeah, encasing them is the smart way to go. You just have to encase them before you know, put a pipe next to them. And then, is there any more around? I got rid of all the ones over here, I think. They look so cool, though. It's going to be a shame if we can't use them. There is one more that I have. It's kind of a necessary one, though. Because this tells us if the system is broken or not. I have to come click on this, like, all the time. To update it to make the lava flow again. So, maybe we just need, like, another pump there or something. There's one right here. Is there another one back here? I think it's just the one. Yeah, just the one down there. Okay, well, we can solve that. I can solve that problem. Just like that. Boom, easy. Yeah, it didn't really help, though, did it? Yeah, still pretty bad FPS. I'm not even on, like, a high render distance. Oh, it's on 21 chunks. That did significantly help my frames, actually. We're still at, like, 46, though. So, not necessarily great. Always defer chunk updates? I don't know. I don't know what any of this means. Particles all? Maybe we can do decrease particles? Vignette? I actually don't like Vignette. I've never liked Vignette. It's so it feels weird. Maybe in some certain situations it can be okay. Never really liked it though. Okay, let's see about that. Is that gonna help me with my frames at all? 51. Heck yeah. Apparently torch particles are laggy. Oh. There's like 800 torches in this cave. That actually feels a lot better. Yeah, 50 is a huge difference over 30. Yeah, that's not so bad actually. Java so much cause lag. Yeah, that's true. Is VSync turned on? Possibly. Where's it at? Video settings. I didn't. You know, VSync is on. Does that only affect things if it's in full screen? Because I read that somewhere the other day. I was like, oh, that's only for full screen applications? Because I'm playing windowed. I've always played windowed. Encase all the pipes? Okay, now that's asking a lot. That's a lot of pipes. I don't think you understand how many pipes we got. That's a lot of pipes. You think it works like that? Okay. We can do a bunch of the ones, like, behind the wall. Because we're never really going to touch those ones again. But, like, I don't think these ones underground would matter, right? Like, surely these ones underground don't matter, because they're not being rendered. Like, the ones that you can see. Like, these ones, these are aesthetic. Although it does kind of look still... It still looks kind of good with these normal pipes. And estimate Java. That's true. Yeah, I did forget. I did forget that Java's stinky. It doesn't cost anything besides a little bit of time to encase these. So I guess we can just do it. Just do it. Make your dreams a reality. This would take a while if we wanted to like fully encase everything in the base, because I've not really been doing it. I've encased a few things, but it's very sporadic. Very sporadically done. You know, yeah, going in free cam, it probably is actually being rendered in. That would make sense, actually. I think everything downstairs is fine. I can't really do anything about that piston arm. True. Well, I mean, we can do a little bit of lag busting right now. I don't want to spend, like, the entire next 5 hours doing it, though. But some more frames would be very helpful. I would appreciate more frames. I don't really care about getting more than 60. But, you know, not stuttering and lagging would be kind of nice. That would be preferable if I had the opportunity. Is there any more pipes down here? I think there is, actually. I think we have to break this guy and then do that, and then we can put this guy back. There we go. Now we don't have that window there either. Because previously it was like trying to feed him water, and that's not good. Don't do that to your places. That's very mean. They will not like you. You will not get free blaze rods next time you're going and doing a speed run. Please, sir, can I have some more frames? My last frame was 5 seconds ago. Please, sir. Is that British enough? Oh, there's so many more pipes! No! Why is there's a crafting table back there? I abandoned that. I abandoned it. Yo, waterboard the blaze. No! No, the poor blaze! What are you ever doing to you? Okay, you know what? Probably a lot. I don't want to, like, break a bunch of blocks. Who knows what's got what placed on it where. This area has a ton of pipes, though. Can we encase these ones? Okay, we can encase these ones. I also have, like, 4 pumps back here, because there was some situations where, like, it just was not pumping experience, and my solution was more pumps, and I don't know if it matters or not, but I feel like it helped. Man, I wish real plumbing was this easy. I could have replumbed my entire house in like 20 minutes. That stuff took me like 4 days. And like weeks of planning. Did you know I could actually do IRL plumbing? Because I can, allegedly. It hasn't leaked yet! Redid the entire house. That was kind of fun. Still works. Didn't get a permit for any of that. Government doesn't need to know what my plumbing looks like. So that's fine. Yeah, famously. I mean, it's been like 4 years, so I feel like by now it would have had a problem if it was gonna have a problem. But to be fair, the previous plumbing system had like 7 leaks. So that's like an infinity decrease in leaks. Just saying. That's the math is mathing. I think there's a bunch of pipes on this floor, just like all over. Look at that, some rain. Now I did use 2 shark bites, shark bites, and those are gonna fail at some point. But they last like 15 years, so that's not too big of a deal. But there was 3 pipes that I couldn't. No, I guess I used 3 shark bites. Yeah, there was 3 pipes in the entire house that I could not replace. The main water inlet, obviously, and then there was 2 pipes going up from the basement to the bathroom, inside the wall, and I was like, I'm not tearing apart the wall to replace those. So yeah, I didn't want to solder or anything, so use some shark bites for those. But that's fine. They're in exposed places. They're fine. If they leak. The basement's already wet anyway. I won't even notice. Can this be? This can't be like that. We can't change the texture of that handle, can we? Also, I'm pretty sure I did miss a pipe somewhere. Looks pretty good, though. All these exposed ones, I'm pretty fine with. You're doing the damage sounds. I didn't even notice. Oh, there's this entire pipe right here. But yeah, the previous plumbing system here was, like, just the worst thing ever. It was, like, a patchwork of, like, probably 10 different people who worked on it over the course of at least, like, decades and decades of just neglect and horribleness. And there was all kinds of corrosion inside and outside. There was every type of plumbing interconnected. Like, there was the hard copper, the soft copper, there was ABX, there was PVC, there was the other PVC one, like the beige one, there was clear tubing, there was the gray tubing from like the 70s that's like incredibly brittle. And then there was everything. There was steel, like drains. There was everything. I ripped all that out. All new. Yeah, it was fun. Let's see. Is that? I feel like that's almost every pipe except for a couple. Oh, I guess there's all these over here. Never mind. A couple hundred. Lead pipes, asbestos pipes. Yeah, I mean, just about. I don't think we had any lead pipes. I don't think. Probably. That's less than ideal. Oh, no, that's fine, actually. The fact that I don't know is maybe cause for concern. Asbestos pipes, I don't think those uranium pipes, I mean, with my luck, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get 20 different types of lung cancer from doing that basement renovation. So, that, I'll find out in a couple decades, I guess. But there was every type of carcinogen that you could think of. I did wear a respirator, though, I mean. Probably not a good enough one. There was mold, there was mildew, there was fungus, there was coal ash, there was coal, there was radon, there was everything. Everything you can think of. But don't worry, guys, I exhaled really well. So, I think I'll be fine. Oh, they interconnect like that. That's interesting. I didn't realize. Oh, right, whoops, hold up. Spinny, spinny. And then... Hopefully that helps solve some of those problems. I kind of don't want that one like that. There we go. Okay, that's probably everything. I don't really want that one like that either. We can afford a couple of these. That should be the majority of the ones that are exposed, or like the ones that are hidden anyway. Yeah, you would think it would be cheap and or free. It was supposed to be. It has not been. It's not even in my name yet. It's a whole thing. It's been far from cheap though. Is there more over here? I think there's technically a couple that we get rid of over here. Yeah, it was supposed to be very affordable. It was actually already paid off once, but then there was a second mortgage done on it. And that's what I'm paying, apparently. Also, did not realize it was an interest mortgage. So, kind of got messed up on that one. But yeah, basically everything I'm paying is just interest. Just interest. It'll be paid off in 90 years. Typical house mortgage, right? Typical situation there. Case the cogs too. Yes. There's not as many of those around anymore. I kind of got rid of a bunch of those. Oh, hey, this is finally done. This has been here for days. Days and weeks and years. Oof, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't even getting the papers for, like, how much was owed. So I was told it was X amount, I paid that much, and then interest rates went up, and then I owed, like, 15 grand on the houses. Oh, that's great. Oh, and that doesn't... Oh, that's just interest? Oh. Ooh, that's great. Thanks. That was a fun thing to find out. Just like, well, there goes all my money. It's a whole situation. One of these days I'll make a video on it. It'll get 12 views, but it'll be nice. Oh, wait, oh, geez, there's also all this that goes to, Throw Lash's base. I don't know how far of this I want to go, but... Can I just hold down the button? I can. Sweet. Yeah, right now we're just trying to encase everything real quick. And then hopefully this will cut down a little bit of lag. I feel like it's helping a little bit. I guess we'll do to the bend. And then we'll just go back with it. Something over here did break. What? It broke all the shafts? Oh, I'm stupid. I changed the gearbox, and that, like, changed the shafts. Yeah, that was great. Okay. And now it's all encased, so I can't see what anything was. I was pretty sure I got all these bottom ones, though. Apparently not. Interesting. Uh-oh, spaghetti. It's been so long since I've heard that. I need to put that back in my vocabulary. That's a good thing to say. I do love that encasing all this stuff is free. That's nice. I do want to know why so many of these randomly just popped off, though. I'm sure it was something I did. Right. This is supposed to be a gear right here. Is that actually working down there? There's lava coming through the tube now. Okay, the pump is going. Everything up to this is throw lashes, so we will keep it there, I guess, and then... Okay, there's actually just the one right here that I missed. Great. Okay. And then hopefully we're fine. Hopefully everything's good. Happy, welcome back. Dedication. Yeah, I did encase the gearbox and everything just like exploded. So I guess we'll not do that. I just wanted it to match, man. Wanted to match. It's weird that like a couple of the encased shafts stuck around though. Like I think it was trying to break the entire line of it, but like, you know, a dozen or so of them were fine. Okay, that should be fine. I didn't realize there's like a convenient hole back there. Let's see. So, I think we already encased everything on this, like pretty much everything anyway. I'm not gonna encase this. That feels like it would be bad. It still works though. Okay, well, guess it's fine. Sure, why not? So with all that done, there is just the one pipe that we're standing on. I thought I already did this. Oh, I did the other side of it. Okay, then. I believe there's still a lot more for me to do somewhere. But I don't know where it's at, so I'm gonna say we're good right now. And then how's the frame rate doing? 55! Okay. Okay, you're not just 50. We had 55 for a second. I've not felt any frame increases, but maybe it's like a payment plan. You know, you get them over time. You get one bonus frame per minute from doing that. No, that was the one time that we checked the frame rate. But I do think that it'll make some sort of difference. 51? We gained one frame, everybody! Back down to 49. We lost it again. You know, we're borrowing it. We're borrowing it. It's a loaner. Only so much you can do. You know what, while we're here, let's go ahead and fill up our tanks real quick. I did put some water right here to just fill up from. Oh, that's not where I filled it from. Oops. That is too much for me to understand, Blue Days. But fascinating. We've only had a few things explode. But it is pretty annoying. Because like we were having issues with the steam engine where it wasn't getting enough lava. And then it just like popped off a bunch of the steam engines. It's like, okay. Cool, you do you. We are starting to max out this thing though. You see we're at 72%. It was 71. I'm not sure what I added. I guess I just added the arm right now tonight. That would probably do it. We have 40,000 more stress units though. We can do some work with that. Until then, I'm just gonna chill out on this lava source. I guess I really need to decorate the base. You know, I bought a bunch of moss things from Egg, and I've not received it. It would be very helpful if I had that. Get mossy cobblestone. Get moss carpets, azalea bushes. That'd be good. I guess there's also this giant shaft going across the room that we could maybe encase. Oh, there's actually this one right here. Yeah, no, we did not get that. I was looking for pipes. I wasn't looking for shafts. I did say I didn't want to, like, spend all my time doing the encasing, and now here we are. 30 minutes later. Encasing everything. Getting carried away over here. Just the way we like it. If I didn't get carried away, you guys would have nothing to watch. I would have ended like 4 hours ago. Okay. So that should be almost everything. I feel like I've said that like 6 times, but this time I mean it? Question mark? I guess there's a couple shafts right there I could get. I feel like it's not too big of a deal, though. Now, it would be nice to hook the power from the steam engine into this place up here, because there is a lot of stuff moving up here. This is all very, very old Create stuff. We could get rid of the water wheels and all this. But honestly, I want to tear down basically everything. Oh, there's the mushroom. I knew there would be a mushroom. This is the first time we've actually looked outside this entire stream. Yeah, so like basically everything that we have, I basically just want to tear it all down. It was all supposed to be temporary anyway. Just to be like, I'm here, I exist, I have a base. Please don't build a giant base above me. Oh wait, never mind. Too late. Too late. Skull catalyst. I mean, that's true. That's true. The lag is from the surface. I mean, it probably is, honestly. We did get up to 50, though. We were at, like, 30 the whole stream. But, like, if I look up, it actually went up by, like, 3 FPS. If I look down, it's still fine. What if I look in this direction? It's, like, a frame or 2 difference. It's really not that different. Yeah, his base is a train, but it's not always a train. It's normally just blocks. It can turn into a train though, which is it causes some lag when he does that, but it's fine. It's not really like a thing that's gonna happen all the time. Oh, he's got cannons on there. That's cute. You know what? I have a sneaking suspicion, everybody. I think we've been robbed. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I think we've been robbed. It looks normal on the surface. Okay. No, okay. It's still diamond blocks. Okay. I thought someone would come in here and hollow this out. Cuz that's the exact kind of thing that I would do. I was like something's wrong. This is still here and that's wrong. There could be a couple diamond blocks missing. I wouldn't know until we fully tore it down. That'd be pretty funny though. Tried out the extendo arm. I have not tried out the extendo arm. We need to make one of these. It's not even expensive. We can make that right now. I think we'll leave that for later, though, because I need to go eat some food, everybody. It's been a good stream, though. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back again on Saturday and Sunday, probably. Most likely. I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord as always, and if you enjoyed the stream, then drop a follow, subscribe, do all the things so that you can see more streams in the future. You know, that's the best way to do it. You can also join our Discord server, and then you can get notified about when we stream. Normally we stream every Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern, late UK, and early Australian. But the best way to get pings and notified is to hang out with us, join the Discord server, and then you'll get a ping every single time we go live, and only when we go live. You can find the link on screen there, discord.gg/silentwhisper, and otherwise,